Welcome to H.A Farm. Today, we're excited to bring you along for an in-depth look at the entire process of harvesting and processing one of the most loved tropical fruits, the pineapple. From the moment these golden fruits are carefully hand-picked in our fields at the perfect stage of ripeness, we'll guide you through every meticulous step we take to ensure top quality and freshness. Watch as we transform freshly harvested pineapples into a variety of mouth-watering products, including fresh-cut slices, pure pineapple juice, flavorful jams, and crispy, dried pineapple snacks. We follow strict safety and quality control standards to guarantee the best for you. Whether you're curious about how pineapples are farmed or want to learn more about sustainable agricultural practices, this video offers a complete behind-the-scenes look at the heart of H.A Farm. Let's get started on this fruitful journey. Quality control of raw materials. Selecting raw materials. Pineapples must be free of bruises, rot, or pests. The fruit should be sourced from farms that adhere to safety standards, Viet Gap, Global Gap, or similar standards, to ensure no pesticide residue exceeds the allowable limit. Chemical residue testing. For export quality processed products, pineapples must be tested for pesticide residues and harmful chemicals using standard testing methods. Harvesting pineapples. Harvesting time. Pineapples are typically harvested when they reach the ideal ripeness, about 4 to 6 months after planting, depending on the variety and soil conditions. To determine the right harvesting time, observe the skin. When the skin turns from green to yellow on about 25–50% of the fruit, it is ready for harvest. If overripe, completely yellow, the pineapple becomes fragile and harder to store. Pineapples should be harvested early in the morning or late in the afternoon to avoid the loss of moisture from the sun. Harvesting method. Use a sharp knife or pruning shears to cut the pineapple about 2 to 3 centimeters from the stem. Place the harvested pineapples gently on tarps or plastic baskets for transportation, avoiding any bruising to the fruit. Hygienic processing. Comply with HACCP standards, hazard analysis critical control point. The processing procedure should be based on HACCP principles, identifying and controlling critical control points (CCP) throughout the entire process to minimize contamination risks or bacterial infection. Sanitizing equipment and tools. All tools and equipment used in the process, such as knives, blenders, juicers, drying trays, containers, etc., must be thoroughly sterilized before use. Use disinfecting solutions like chlorine or ozone-treated water to ensure food safety. Employee training. Personnel involved in the processing must be trained on personal hygiene and safe food handling. Workers should wear gloves, masks, protective clothing, and hairnets when handling the products to avoid bacterial contamination. Post-harvest handling. Cleaning the fruit. After harvesting, the pineapples should be washed thoroughly with clean water or water with a mild disinfectant solution, such as chlorine at about 50 to 100 ppm, to ensure food safety. After washing, let the pineapples dry in the air or use a fan to remove surface moisture before proceeding to the next steps. Sorting. Pineapples are sorted by size, color, and quality. The common criteria include Grade 1, large, bright yellow fruit with no bruises, uniform in size. Grade 2, smaller fruit with minor scratches or uneven color. Grade 3, fruit with dark spots, uneven sizes, or minor damage, often used for jam or juice production. Storage and transportation management. Temperature control. For fresh and processed pineapple products like juice, dried pineapples, store them at appropriate temperatures to prevent spoilage. High temperatures may cause fresh pineapples to wilt, while freezing temperatures may affect the texture. Transportation. Fresh pineapples should be transported carefully in plastic or wooden crates to avoid bruising. For processed pineapples, products need to be packed in airtight containers and transported in temperature-controlled conditions to preserve quality and ensure food safety. Pineapple processing. Fresh pineapple processing. Peeling and removing the eyes. Using a sharp knife, cut off the crown and base of the pineapple. Then peel the skin lengthwise. To efficiently remove the eyes, cut diagonal strips in a spiral pattern around the fruit to eliminate the eyes, creating a decorative swirl effect. Slicing or cutting into chunks. After peeling and removing the eyes, pineapples can be cut into different shapes depending on the use. Slices, suitable for direct consumption or as a side dish. Chunks, often used in salads, desserts, or for packing and sale. Storing fresh pineapples. Short term, store in the refrigerator at 4 to 8 degrees Celsius where they can last for 3 to 5 days. Long term, fresh pineapples can be vacuum and packed frozen at 18 degrees Celsius for 6 to 12 months. B. Processed pineapple products. Pineapple juice. Process. After peeling, the pineapples are blended using a blender or juicer. The juice is filtered to remove any pulp for a clear liquid. Pasteurization. The juice can be quickly pasteurized by heating to 75 to 85 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes to kill bacteria while preserving vitamins. Bottling. After pasteurization, the juice is bottled in sterilized glass or plastic bottles and stored in a cool place. Pineapple jam. Ingredients: ripe pineapples, sugar, and lemon juice. Method: pineapples are cut into small pieces, blended, or kept in chunks depending on the desired texture, smooth or chunky jam. Cook the pineapple with sugar, 50 to 70% of the pineapple's weight, over low heat. When the mixture thickens, add lemon juice for a slight tang and to maintain color. Storage. The jam is placed in sterilized jars and can be stored for 6 to 12 months in a dry, cool place. Dried pineapples. Drying method. Pineapples are cut into thin slices, about 5 to 7 millimeters, and laid evenly on drying trays. Dry at a temperature of 50 to 60 degrees for 6 to 8 hours, longer if the slices are thicker. Regular checks are necessary to avoid burning. Storage. Dried pineapples can be vacuum packed and stored at room temperature for 3 to 6 months, or in a refrigerator for longer shelf life. Pineapple candy. Ingredients: ripe pineapples, sugar, malt syrup. Method: pineapples are blended, then cooked with sugar and malt syrup until the mixture becomes thick and elastic. After cooking, the candy is poured into trays, cooled, and cut into small pieces, wrapped in candy wrappers. Storage: pineapple candies can be stored at room temperature for 3 to 4 weeks. Packaging and storage of pineapple products. Packaging. Pineapple products need to be packaged right after processing. Use vacuum-sealed bags, sterile glass jars, or plastic bottles with tight lids to prevent contamination from bacteria and air exposure. Storage. Fresh products. Fresh or sliced pineapples should be stored at 4 to 8 degrees in the refrigerator or frozen at 9 to 18 degrees Celsius for long-term preservation. Processed products. Jam, candy, and dried pineapples can be stored at room temperature for 6 to 12 months, depending on storage conditions like temperature and humidity. Quality inspection after processing. Microbial testing. After processing, products must undergo microbial testing for bacteria, yeast, molds, and other harmful substances to ensure they are safe for consumption. Sensory inspection. Sensory criteria such as color, taste, texture, and sweetness of the product should also be tested to ensure they meet quality standards. Pineapple products should maintain a bright color, characteristic taste, and no discoloration or off flavors during processing. Optimizing production and developing new products. Improving processing efficiency. Pineapple processing businesses can optimize their processes by applying advanced technology such as automation systems and modern machinery to increase productivity, reduce raw material waste, and shorten processing time. New product development. In addition to traditional processed products like juice, jam, and dried pineapples, research and development can lead to new products, such as concentrated pineapple juice, frozen pineapples, or pineapple-based foods and drinks, combined with other ingredients for unique offerings.